Hello, we have two young gentlemen here. I have been given their first names, so that's what I'm going to give you. We have this is Josh, and this is Dakota. And as much as I fool around the word Dakota, it's a beautiful, beautiful Indian name, and it's his.
It is a beautiful name for you, Dakota.
It is. It's a great one. Thank you so much. We're happy to be here. Happy to see you again. Yeah, we're just coming on to talk about our night of sketch comedy that's coming up. A couple nights of sketch comedy. Josh, you want to talk about the?
Yeah, so essentially the evening is entitled An Adult Evening of Shel Silverstein. And essentially, Shel Silverstein is very well known for his children's poetry. However, he is also a very interesting sketch comedy writer. And his sketches are sort of a mixed bag of various simple comedic ideas and then more philosophical musings. And we've sort of selected a few six sketches of his that we're putting together in an evening with a total of 6 actors. Dakota and myself are going to be doing some improv as well to pad some of that time, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, Shel Silverstein just apparently is a very interesting guy, and so we wanted to highlight some of his comedic work.
Oh, that's so exciting. I'm so glad you came in to do that because that's important. It's important for people to know when a wonderful thing is happening someplace where they can go and be a part of it,
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
Absolutely. I mean, especially with the last year that we had, it's really nice to be able to gradually get ourselves back to some sort of normality in our world, and a little bit of socially distanced comedy always helps in my mind. One of the biggest things I think we can do together is just laugh with each other. So yeah, that'll be Friday and Saturday evenings at 7 p.m. at Tulare Street Bistro. That is 1342 E Street. Also, if you don't make the show, just come down and eat at Tulare Street Bistro. Shameless plug, because the food is incredible and it's a lovely space, and yeah. Buy local, eat local.
I'm so excited though because it seems like all the actors have disappeared because they put such blocks on you that you can't do a love scene 6 feet apart.
Right.
Yeah, we all went into hiding, Carole. We all found a rock, and we all crawled under that one rock, and we've just been sitting there since.
Oh, I'm so glad we found you. Oh my God.
Yes, I know.
Absolutely. It has been really nice to see the ways people, actors, have adapted to the sort of the times we live in. So much is going on social media, just people having individual performances that they've built themselves just during quarantine. And so that's been so much fun to see. But yeah, we are excited to be able to present something a little more in line with I guess how things, how theater could be moving forward and a sort of return to normalcy. We're really looking forward to being able to present that.
Oh, it's so important to me because my whole life has been the theater, and I love it so much. And I hate to say anything make it hard for the theater because we need it. We need that because it connects us with people, really.
Absolutely.
And not just hearing the words, but feeling the feelings. And so I'm just so glad that you guys are coming out and saying, hey, here we are, we're still alive, we're still
Right.
We are kicking,
Yeah,
we are
exactly.
kicking.
we're still here to make you happy.
Exactly.
And that
Right.
makes us happy. I mean,
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm
I mean,
sure
even in rehearsal, just having this sort of even smaller group, but being able to all laugh together is just such a therapeutic experience. Yeah, that we haven't had much of an opportunity to have in recent times, and so yeah, it's going to be even more exciting to see to hear the laughter of an audience and having an even larger communal experience.
Fantastic. I mean, there's nothing like it. There's nothing anybody that hasn't ever been on stage in a show will never know what a exchange of love there is that goes on there.
Absolutely.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah.
So it's really important, even though we may have to rehearse 6 feet apart or something.
Yeah.
Right.
We're still going to do it because it's in our hearts.
Absolutely.
And that's something you have to share.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that. So tell me more about your show. What's going on?
Yeah, so A couple of the sketches, for example, Josh and I had, they range, like he was saying, it's a really big mixed bag, and it goes from something as simple as like a woman who has gotten an all cotton shirt that is shrunk completely, and the sales representative finds out that she's a witch, and then she hexes this store, to like a scene between Josh and I where we're standing at the gate of hell, and we're having this philosophical conversation of like, do we want to go in or don't we want to go in? And the thought of, well, because the sign at the gates of hell, or as Dante Alighieri would have said, is abandon all hope, ye who enter here. So that's it's a very big thing to sit and think about. It's just, okay, gotcha. Do I want to do that? So that, yeah, they really they fluctuate.
Yeah, and it's like then you go from that, and then I'm in another scene where I'm just giving my daughter a birthday present, and so it seems simple on the surface, but the interesting thing about all of these sketches is that many of them take just a very dramatic turn at some point. They start out as a simple concept and just get more and more more and more interesting, more and more complicated, convoluted, and it ends up being this big ordeal. It's wrapped up nicely at the end. I like the collection of sketches a lot because even though they're all wildly different topics, Shel Silverstein has a very particular way that he writes these sketches, and so even though the subject matter is so different, the tone and the language and the flow of all of the scene is very similar, and I like how that sort of flow ties all of the sketches together. It just makes for a very interesting group of sketches.
That's fantastic, because there's not that many places that you can go to see the sketches. you
Right,
know.
right.
You see a theater and a play or something like that, but to have something like this is it's a good opportunity. So
Yeah.
tell us more about what people are going to enjoy in the sketches.
Yeah, I think what people are going to enjoy, well, at least in the past year, I know a lot of people have just been stuck in their homes watching, I don't know, Full House reruns or binging shows on Netflix. And that has a very particular format. And those are like 15-minute pieces of television, or 20 minutes. It's not like you were saying, like going to a theater, or like a film that's 2.5, 3 hours long. These vignettes are between 5 and 10 minutes each, so they're very digestible for an audience that is looking to return to something that they once knew, but may need a little bit of an ease into it, you know? So it's not a big convoluted storyline that you have to follow and really pay attention. They're very little easy digestible snippets, and then once you've gotten it, boom, you're on to the next one, and you get to, so they're like little I call it like a See's candy box of entertainment, because you enjoy one, and then you can put it back, and then this one's a caramel, and so it's you don't know what you're gonna get.
Right.
So
I just think this group of actors that has been put together is everyone just has such great chemistry, and that chemistry and how well everyone works together, combined with Shel Silverstein's writing, just creates some very punchy moments, some very over-the-top moments, but also some very understated moments, all of which are funny. And I just think, if audiences are going to enjoy one thing, it's how much this collection of people will make them laugh. Just because we're still making ourselves laugh night after night of trying to rehearse this.
Well, I know I was doing something one time, and it was so funny that we couldn't get rehearsed, and all we could do is laugh.
Right.
Another thing to trickle on the back of Josh, so these sketches are all in repertory. That means, all 6 of us are playing several different characters throughout them. So I think that's the really fun thing, is just to see the versatility in someone, that just putting on a tie and a wig can change their entire sort of persona from sketch to sketch. So I think it'll be really cool for audiences as well to know that person in that sketch, and then forget about them a little bit, and then see them come back and go, wait a second, I swear that was just you a moment ago, but I can't quite put my finger on it. So yeah, that's something that I really like. And you're right, these actors are super good at just laying into these different people, and it's really refreshing to see such versatility in such a small group of actors. Yeah.
Oh, it is. It is amazing, and it's amazing to the actors too. I know being
Oh.
one, how amazing it is to us
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
that is happening. And sometimes something will just strike you funny, and you waste a half an hour just laughing.
Exactly. You were mentioning that love earlier, and yeah, it is obviously you first think of the love of the audience and the actor on stage, but in this particular instance, we all have such a very deep regard for each other that it's that love across as well. So if we're not on stage, we're looking at these people and we're going, wow, that's I mean, I know I oogled this guy it's he does things and I'm like, how do you think of that? Like I just am sitting there off stage going, how does that come to your mind? So yeah, it's really it's super exciting to be able to present something so specific as this right now.
And is it? There's no particular overall name you could give it to it, or
Oh yeah, the name of the event is I was calling it an adult evening of sketch comedy, but the play that it's from is called an adult evening of Shel Silverstein. Actually, the sketches are combined in two separate plays that he has. One's called Shel's Shorts, and then the other is Adult Evening of Shel Silverstein. So we've taken sort of like a hodgepodge of both of these and created a homogenous sort of evening. So that's why I entitled it an adult evening of sketch comedy.
so you're not only getting your talent as actors, but as your talent as being put together thing. How you can-
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And you make it make sense and make it funny.
Absolutely,
Exactly.
yeah. We've spent a lot of time just getting the flow and the overarching themes of each one of these and trying to insert them as well as giving the actors a break in
Right,
between.
right,
Yeah,
right.
because some of these guys, you're in how many sketches?
Well, I'm in 2, and then I'm in the improv, and you have a much larger.
I'm in
load than-
3, I think. So yeah, the
Yeah.
big thing was just to give us, since it's just the 6 of us, some time to like breathe and get water and put on new hair, what have you, in between these. So yeah, it was really tricky to try and set everyone up for success. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that is very hard. I can't see how you get anyway, but you just have to dig in
Yeah.
and do the best you can,
Yeah.
and most of the time it just comes out great.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because if your heart is in it, it's going to come out great.
I would agree. Yeah.
So, could you give us even the tiniest little sketch or something? Or
Oh,
are you allowed to do that?
I mean, we
I-
could start one of them.
Let's see. Which abandoned?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, picture it: a swirling vortex and a sign that says, "Abandon all hope, ye who enter here."
What do you think?
Jesus.
What do you think it means?
What do you think it means? It means what it says. Jesus. Abandon all hope?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Look, if this thing was for real, why warn us? You know? Like, why not just let us saunter in jauntily? No, I think it's to throw us off the track.
So yeah, that's something of the this conversation just emerges between these, and it's funny that it's just immediately an argument. Like these two guys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Conflict
It
is
looks like
rampant
it's
in
going
these
to.
scenes.
It looks great.
Thank you,
we'll
thank
see.
you.
And
Yeah,
it turns you on just to watch. I'm glad you did that because you probably get some audience.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, this is Friday and Saturday night at Tulare Street Bistro, 7 p.m. Tickets can be found on Tulare Street Bistro's website under events, Tulare Street Bistro's Facebook page under events. There's a Facebook event there. If you go on brown paper tickets, just yourself and type in an adult evening of sketch comedy, it'll be with the first one that pops up. So yeah. Also, tickets are available at the door. They're $20 at the door and $15 pre-sale. So get them online.
Yeah, that's for sure. But oh my God, that looks like it's so much great. Just that one little bit. Just I want to see more. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, it's-
What happens? What happens?
Exactly, and that's the magic of Shel. He really sets it up and just hooks you in right from the beginning.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Well, I haven't not familiar to his work, and I'm glad to have you introduce that to me because I'm sure that I could use, like everybody could use, some reason to laugh.
Yeah,
Of course, yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
And so if it comes through something like that, why the heck not?
Absolutely. Mhm.
Just get in there and try to get as much laughs as you can out of
Exactly.
it. And I'm so glad that you came in today to
Well,
tell
Thank
us
you for
about
having
it.
us. Yeah.
Yes, and please come in again.
Of
I
course.
mean, how long is this show going to be on?
So this is only for 2 evenings, but we have a whole season. If you like the actors you see on stage at this event, our whole next, basically whatever we can futz through the rest of this year, will be in repertory. So these 6 actors plus some others will be performing the next several
Yeah.
shows that we're doing.
Exactly. If you're interested in laughter as well, Dakota and I have also been doing some improv comedy at Tulare Street Bistro.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, not at all. Please take over the logistics. I said what I can say.
We have a monthly open mic night at Tulare Street Bistro, and some great musicians come through there. And to round out the evening, Josh and I, sometimes we have 4 or 5 members on our team. Sometimes it's just the 2 of us. We do some long form improv. We play some games for the audience. Super well received. This month, our open mic is on April 23rd, and we will have a team of 4 together. Some people from out of state are coming actually too to perform with us. So
Fantastic.
we're very excited. Yeah.
Well, if you need an old lady, I'm a professional actress too.
There we go.
Absolutely.
So let me know.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you, Carole.
Oh gosh, it was having so good to have you here today. And I hope you come in again, because I know there's a lot of things you'll say, oh, I forgot to tell him that.
Yes.
So
Right,
come
right.
back and tell us all
Of
that.
course, of course. As soon as we can,
Okay.
come next.
Thank you so much. Love you.
Take care. Love you. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.